because if I want to render this, each frame is going to take, depending on your RAM, I have also the, if I go to my render setup, I have, some more advanced lights in here. And of course you could set up a render for this. But actually, if you have the good video card, what you can do, I'm going to actually come back and do one whole video on the rendering, but I'll show you how to make a preview, and you do need to have a preview for this. You students who are going to submit this, the Euclid does not have 3ds Studio Max. They have Maya, so you can't give them 3ds Studio Max files. You need to give them some kind of preview renders. So what we're going to do, we're going to hide our bones. Let's put a ground plane in here. I'm going to go to the top for this. Now, if you don't have a good enough video card, this may not work for you, but I'm going to put a plane in here, and I'm just going to make one long, thin plane, like it's walking on a road or street or something. Just make sure it covers the whole view here. Okay, that's good. I'm not going to put a texture on this or anything because it's just a preview. But for that ground, maybe I want to make it something lighter. That's not going to give me anything, is it? Do I want to make it white? Yeah, I'll just make it a white for this. And I shouldn't have to touch that ground anymore. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to select that. Oh, I only have bone selected. All. Select that ground, and I'm just going to do a freeze. Object properties, and show frozen in gray. It doesn't matter. Yeah, it's zones. So now I'm just going to maximize camera viewport. Now turn off grid, hit G, and now I'm going to show you how to set up your, if you're using the Nitros. Oh, I'm in Direct 3D. Ooh, so I thought that I was going to be in the other driver. So with Direct 3D, I can actually go to configure. I don't think. Can I turn? Yeah, Direct 3D doesn't let me do what I want to do here. So I'm going to go cancel. I'm just going to save this. Yeah, this is fine. Do a save. I'm going to... So if you're in Direct 3D, I don't think you can get shadows in here. If I do realistic. Oh, yeah, I guess you can. So if you're in Direct 3D, you can use this renderer just like it is now. But I'm not sure how well it's going to work. It's good enough. Let me go here to try to configure that. Lighting and shadows. Oh, scene lights. Ooh, yeah. Let's see. I'm going to have to adjust my scene lights, and I think you're going to end up getting some problems. So let me just bring my lights back. Now the light, what I need to do is just move this so he's kind of select both the light and the target, and it doesn't really matter. Go to viewport. I'm just going to move this so it's kind of pointing on him while he's in the center, and then what I can do is go to my light itself, expand, go to its properties here, and under directional parameters, take this hotspot and make it bigger so it covers more of the scene. Let me turn off. I don't want it. Okay. And now turn on also overshoot. So now we won't get, if you want actually, what you can do is you can use this to kind of frame the scene. You can see here it kind of gives you a, yeah, so it kind of frames our character. And hopefully this might actually work okay with the renderer. You're going to have to do some settings. We don't need to see the light anymore. So with our camera, active, let's maximize this. So we kind of have a setup here. I'm just going to save this. Now, you'll have to play with this a little bit because sometimes, let me see, scene lights, shadows, ambient occlusion. I might have to go here to configure this, shadows, ambient occlusion. Lighting and shadow quality. Let's bump this up to make it very nice and say okay. So now let's see if that's going to give us a nice viewport screen grab viewport. Create preview animation. Now, depending on what you have installed here, you're going to have to. And we don't need to see bones. We don't need to see particle systems, just geometry. And we're going to do custom time range, which is what we have here, 14 to 545. And we're going to make a file to save it. So I need to click this once custom file, and then click here. And I'm just going to go here into render output. You see I have something here called viewport renders already. I'm going to make a different one. I'm going to make this a QuickTime movie, because if you don't have QuickTime movie, you're going to have to use AVI. But I have QuickTime on here. If you use AVI, you probably want to use MPEG compressor. That's probably going to be the best one, or if you actually have, depending on what you have installed on your system. But I actually want to use QuickTime because I'm just going to call this test render. You can call it animation preview. Yeah, let's call it animation preview. You're going to put your name on this, of course. Call it 3D Monster Animation Preview, whatever. Setup. Now, the reason I did QuickTime Movie because I have here the H.264, and that's a really good codec for that. Does pretty good. High is enough, and say OK. And now let's see what happens. You'll see, and it will start. It's going to ask me to say that's what I want. OK. What size do I want this? If I do 100% tab. That's if I do 100%, why does it not let me do 100%? It's not letting me do 100% for some strange reason. I know why, because my resolution of my screen is for the render, for the game, for the capture, my render of my screen is less than my output. So if I do maybe 75%, for this I'm just going to do 50%. You might want to do something, 75 to 50%, something that's big enough to see but not too big enough to share, or not too big to share. Okay, so it's going to be pretty small anyway, though. And now let's just hit create. Yeah. You see, if you see these shadows here, it means it's not actually doing the render properly. So I'm going to go down here and say cancel. Stop and don't play. What we need to do, I think we need to turn off, go to configure, and we need to turn off ambient occlusion. That's not going to work with the renderer. And now we can try that again. Let's double check that we have everything turned off. No ambient occlusion. Should be working now. Let's go here to great. Oops, don't want to steal. Want a preview animation. Everything should be set up. Okay, that's how I have it set up. Create. Ooh. Still not giving me what I want. That's wrong. I think I'm going to have to use the other yeah, I'm going to have to use the other, because you see it's giving me, I'll let this play. Well, actually, I'll pause it and then so it's almost ready. Didn't take too long, and it should open up and play it. Oh, it's playing it in my other viewport here. It's not bad, but I need to adjust my player too. Tell it not to show. Do the video. Always fit window. Nope. And that's what the output looks like. But let's try to get a better. It's not bad. Actually, it's not bad, but it can be better. We can get rid of these extra shadows in here, and that's what we're going to do now. I think I'm going to actually just what, did I still have my stagger there? No, his leg is looking okay. Oh, we still have one key that's broke. Ah, that sucks. Yeah, we still have one key here. Right here. You see it? Yeah, so there's still one key that's broke. I need to fix that. Yeah, gosh. Don't know how that happened. So let me bring back my bones. And let me go to his leg here. His foot. I need to grab that foot where I can see it. I can't grab his. This video is much longer than I thought it would be. Okay, so don't know why. All right, no, that's a toe. That's a foot. So let me see where that was at. Oh, here it is. For some strange reason, I have these extra keys. Don't know why. It goes back, so that's wrong. Always supposed to be one move key. So let me check all these. Oh, we have this extra move key here. So strange. Okay, so let's make sure I got the right move key though. Well, he's off the screen by that time. Let's select the other foot. That's the other foot. And he only has one move key. Okay, so let me put this back to frame 14 at the beginning. And at the end it was, I don't know, 5 something. Yeah, right when he's going off. That's good enough. 560. Oh wait, I looked at the wrong one. Right when he goes off, I'm looking at. Oh no, that's the camera. That's right. I don't know what I'm talking about. Okay, so now I'm going to save this, and now I'm going to change my graphics card and try to get a better output. Configure preferences. Don't know. Viewports. I need to go to Direct11. Okay. Okay, and now I need to restart 3ds Studio Max. Okay. Now I need to open up that scene. And now I should have configure. Did I do it correctly? I think I have the wrong, I still have the wrong driver. No, Direct 11. Yeah, okay. There we go. So, now, find the settings for this. I'm going to maximize this. And here, lighting and illuminate with scene lights. Enable transparencies. Realistic, yeah, that should be nice. And let's just double check my settings here. Well, actually, there's no other settings for this. It's just, yeah, if we go here, there's best quality. We don't really want reflections. Skylight as ambient color, maybe that's it. Default lights follow view angle. I think that's it. Okay. Now we're just going to do another render of that, and we should get something better. 14 to 4. I think it's. Hold on. What is it? 461 or 560. 561. 561. Geometry. Let's do this at 75%. Realistic. Yeah. Make a custom file for this. It's going to be a QuickTime movie. Animation preview. Should be the same setup as before. 24 frames per second on high. And it's going to ask me to overwrite that. Yes, I do want to overwrite it. And geometry, only thing is showing is geometry. That should work. Custom times. Yep. Great. And you can see it's much better with the newer drivers. DirectX 11 Nitros drivers. It looks almost as good as a render. The shadows are obviously splotchy, but you know, it's a preview render from the viewport. And of course, if you wanted to, you can animate his mouth talking or opening a little bit. And this is, you know, good enough for a preview. Label it as preview render so people know it's just a preview. But it's pretty good for a preview. And here we got. And here we go. We got it. Oh. I did notice there's a staggered key there. Oh man, how did that happen? You can notice right here the foot does the same thing. Right there. God, right before the wave. So I can't let that sit because it's gonna drive me crazy. I'm gonna fix that. If you don't have that, then you're done. Your video for you is done, but I am going to fix those bones. Let me select bones. Huh? I should be able to select the bone here. Why can't I? Let's go perspective. Let's go wireframe. Let's select that foot. No, that's the toe. That's the foot. So, don't know why, but right before the wave, we have a double key. No, I don't see it. That's weird. It did show up in the video. But now, I don't see it. Oh, there it is. So it goes back for some strange reason. Okay, so got rid of that extra key. And that's the video. Went about half an hour longer than I expected. But that's it.